Hello, brothers and sisters. It's me again. Um, I just felt the urge to let you know what I have been feeling lately in terms of transitioning. As you know, my mom died in June of 2020, and my father died May of 2021. And this was the first holiday season, Christmas season, that both my parents have crossed over and are on the other side celebrating. So it's been really interesting because what I've noticed is that after my mom passed, last Christmas, I wanted to make everything be the same way that she used to do it. So I baked her cookies, I decorated her tree the way she did, I did all the German traditions, and we had our family, the entire family, came for the holidays so my dad wouldn't be alone, and it was really nice. And then this year, after my dad passed, of course, I had to go through the whole process of figuring out what to do with the house and letting go of some of their things, and we're in the process of renting it out right now. And so I've been slowly letting go, having garage sales, and fixing up the house to modernize it, getting it ready for rental. And I was just thinking the other day, I thought, wow, I'm not celebrating Christmas the way we had in the past. So I had no Christmas tree because we would celebrate here at my mom's house, and she would have her tree up, her gorgeous Christmas tree with all her German ornaments. And then across the street where I live, I'd have my Christmas tree, and I'd have my annual Christmas party before Christmas for relatives and friends. And none of that happened this year. In fact, I only had a Christmas tree in my classroom, and the last minute before I left the classroom, I just picked that up and I thought, you know what? Just in case I want to put up a Christmas tree, I'll have a little one, a little white one that's already decorated. And sure enough, the closer it got to Christmas, I thought, gosh, I kind of felt my mom would say, Sandra, you don't even have a tree up, come on. So I put the little white Christmas tree up, and we had some presents that we got from my husband's family, and we put it around the Christmas tree, and it was really cute and nice. And we actually invited ourselves to a friend's house for Christmas Day for brunch, and I realized that I started a new tradition. So I let go of some of the old traditions and of celebrating over at my mom's house, with all the German traditions. And this year, I started a new one with my husband, and we went over to a friend's house, and we cooked Christmas brunch together and just hung out and had great conversation and played games, and it felt really wonderful. And I felt my parents were smiling down on us, and I also felt that Brian's parents, Linda and Steve, were smiling, saying, this is great, you guys are moving forward and making progress. And I just wanted to say that it all came together, and I'm feeling really good. I'm not feeling sad. I know that, change is a part of life, and it's really interesting how this whole transition kind of paralleled itself in terms of the houses, both my parents' house and my house. So my mom, before she passed, she said, oh, I'm breaking down just like this old house. And then she passed away, and then sure enough, we needed the roof replaced on the house. The side stucco was cracked, and we had that replaced. And then we're replacing the blinds, and the inside we're painting it and everything, and just kind of like refurbishing it, making it new again. And as this was going on in my parents' house, across the street at my house, we're remodeling the kitchen. In fact, the whole house. We're putting new flooring in, and so everything was in upheaval in both homes. So that's why we didn't have Christmas celebration. But I feel like it kind of paralleled the emotional process and the spiritual process that I'm going through. It's a transition. So the houses kind of represent the transition that I've been going through internally of slowly letting go and not necessarily losing all of the old traditions, but starting new ones, which is okay. I feel like I just finally realized that change happens all the time. It's like we don't notice the changes if we're in a certain place and dealing with the same people over many years. It's like we don't notice, that we've aged unless we see pictures, from 5 years ago and go, wow, I don't look the same anymore. And so that's just a normal process. And then at the end of somebody's life, they don't really die. They just go back to their spiritual form, and that's their change. And we have to change here, the ones that are left here on earth. And I feel like, this process of letting go of my parents' house and rebuilding my house, and this all happening during the Christmas season, it just was all a sign and was meant to happen this way to say, you know what, embrace the new. It'll never be the same again. I get that. I can take the traditions and things that I want to carry forward in the future, and I will, to honor my parents and their family origin. But it's okay to embrace the new and be excited about it as well. So I think my parents would like that. And for any of you that are going through a similar transition, or this is the first year that you're without certain loved ones that have passed over, I hope that you also find that even though initially the transition is hard, that eventually you'll come to a place of peace and know that they live on and they're watching us, and we can still have a heart connection with them, because I do still feel my parents' love, and I send them my love every single day, and I still talk to them. And I feel like they're looking on and cheering me on in my life that is starting without them now. So anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts and feelings, and hopefully this will give hope to some people that are struggling this holiday season with missing their loved ones. They're with you, they're in your heart, there'll always be that love connection. Just be still and feel it, and it'll become part of you, and you'll just mesh with their love, and it's all beautiful. So take care, till next time, bye-bye.